marker.
Alright, fuckers. So we have a strat for tonight for P3. And what is going to be happening, instead of us having to mark as the sides change, we are going to have some fixed markers set up. Now it's going to require you guys to memorize some locations, but if we get middle and we get, well, this is right side, then the only side that you'll have to memorize is left side. So here's what's up. The 5 markers we start the fight with are not going to be up as usual. Everyone by now should remember the 5 points and the colors associated with them for P1 and P2. Green and blue will remain the same, so you will still have green and blue as a guide during P1 and P2. The left side marker where Vol'jin is standing currently, the other tank normally tanks there, everyone knows that's pink. So the 5 colors that we use in P1 and P2 remains the same. That will also be the colors we are using for the brands when we get into P3 for middle. So green at the top, blue at the right, pink at the left, orange and yellow towards the back. Simple. When we come to right side, if we are on right side, if we get right side during the branding phase, green remains the same, blue remains the same. Easy, right? So you go to those points if you have those brands. Orange is going to be here. Back left, yellow is going to be front left, and purple is going to be right next to green. Now, when we transition onto the left side of the room, this is where some memorization will need to happen. We want to use the mirror strat on this side, so basically green remains the same. Green always remains the same, so green is going to be the easiest marker. There will be no marker for blue, but you just need to look across. And people who have the blue brand will be on this marker here. And on this side, this will be orange. The skull will be orange. And red will be for yellow. White will be for pink. Actually, Chaos, I think what you could do is use red here, because red and orange are pretty close in terms of the color schematics. So that will actually assist people. Red and orange visually are very close. So we'll just put red here instead to match up with orange across there. And that is it. So the only time you'll need to memorize colors is on this side. So that should be the strat we want to try tonight. Make sure you look at the video, of course.
The easiest way I'm seeing to kind of just immediately know if you're at the right marker on this side is they'll be almost lined up, and if you kind of take your camera down like I am here, you can see straight across and see if your color's there.
Right. I mean, green and purple or pink or whatever it is basically going to be easy, because green will always be, top of the map for all 3. Purple is going to be right next to it here. So purple and green are going to be easiest when we actually on this side to remember. Blue is also kind of easy, since it's where the other tank normally tanks, the Himdall tank. And once you use those techniques to memorize, then when we get across to this side, if we have to get across to this side, then it should be fine. So if we get good RNG luck and we get middle and left side, we should get a kill. This is the only side we'll have to try to have some kind of memory mapping going on. But there's not going to be any placement of markers. These markers are going to be down from the start of the fight, so that we should see more DPS from the markers, and of course people are not going to be confused in terms of where they're going to run. Right? Everyone should have the middle zone memorized from doing the fight through P1 and P2. And this side here is already marked out. So the only side you're going to need to memorize is the left side of the room, which should be easy as well. Right, Kias, what you saying? That's it for the video, right?
Yeah.